Name, fella?
Alpha.
This is your home, isn't it, boy?
Yeah.
Right up the hill?
Yeah.
Boy, it sure is pretty country, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful here.
You want to, I guess this is our, today's the 23rd, right? May the 23rd, and we're heading over towards Boonville, I guess, getting started. So we're going to try to make at least 31 miles, and depending on the terrain and Alan's body, we'll make it a little further.
It's the 23rd. We're getting ready to head out. We're going to shoot for, I think, Boonville, but it's like 37 miles. So
well, actually, Boonville's a little far closer than that, but the thing you want is, I don't remember the name of it, if it's even a place, but
yeah, it sounds like we got about 37. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to hit 37 or not, especially the way the train's been. But if it's pretty good, you never know. If I feel okay, 37's a long time in the saddle, basically. My arms do okay, but it's my back and my legs usually and feet that bother me. So we're gonna head out, and it's beautiful out, and I think that's it.
and I think the big difference, so people understand, you did 52 miles on some days, but it was relatively flat terrain, and it wasn't near as much time in the saddle, actually. I mean, you know, going up and down these hills, this average speed is significantly less. So we, you know, it's the kind of thing that we spent, I guess, 4 hours at least yesterday, and we actually made pretty good time for the terrain and everything, but it's just a long time to be riding, man.
Yeah, 5 hours is a long time sitting and bent like this, so your back really starts to get you.
Okay.
All right, I need my flag.
Okay. Let's get a little piece of where we're starting from here. He's on his way. He's going to make a left down here on 1071. We'll go not too far, actually, 4 miles, 5 miles, then we'll go on to 30, and that'll take us a long way towards the day's trip. So, must be in good shape. He's singing. I'm still at the starting spot. Just wanted you to kind of see that the house on the top of the hill there is where the young man that was driving the truck and his son live. The other gentleman, his father, is the magistrate of, I don't know if it's the county or just like 2 or 3 towns. I guess it's probably the county. So, very nice people, very willing to help out. Talk to you later. Here we go, just again to show what we're looking at. It's going right. Creek down there, and there's a lot of rocks here. I guess all the years they've been farming, it's got most of it taken away, but man, it's a lot of rocks. By the Mount Zion Baptist Church, today is Sunday. Most people are, I guess, taking the day off. Just we're on the road here, stop, but Alan's looking at, there's a real neat little waterfall. Maybe I can get it as I pull up a little bit. Well, I'm going to go on up ahead again. I want to make sure I get to Highway 30 before he does. So we'll make the right turn. Comes Alan up to the exit? This way. Go this way. Oh, we're going to go, yeah. Yes.
Don't mind me, I'm texting.
Well, we're at about 5.5 miles. And we got another 2.5 miles to go to get to our first turn.
Going across the country 4 miles an hour at a time.
With your water bottle stuck in your mouth, huh? Well, you're about 5.5 into it, so we got another 2.5, and we stay on 30, but we have to make another left. There's a road that splits off, and that'll take us into Vincent. The type of architecture varies all over the place. pretty church right here. Orange Chapel. On top of that, we're going to go downhill some more, so it works out good.
Bill Arnold, and I have a book called Common Sense Success. We believe it's common sense to have hope in your life. So one of the things we're planning to do in the near future is visit all the cities in America with the name Hope, and make people realize there's still a lot of hope available in America.
People sure need that.
You bet.
Well, Alan he's got a disorder or a disease called Friedreich's ataxia, and it's the deterioration of the brain, the cerebellum, so that it doesn't send the right signals. So he can still walk. He's in a wheelchair, but I mean he can walk, but he never knows where anything's going to go. You know, so I mean, and it just gets progressively worse. So he's traveling across the country to try to get awareness that we're going to Washington, D.C., and then he's going to the coast. And he's trying to raise funds for disadvantaged children, too. He's associated with a group called DASA, which is Disabled Athletes, I believe. I should know, but I don't. It's on the card.
What's your relationship with him?
Actually, my wife is his wife's best friend, or they're real close friends. And he had something set up, and it kind of fell through, so I took and picked it up. So anyhow.
Well, God bless you.
Yeah. More places. Nice. This gives you a lot of feel for what we've been passing for some time now. Well, we're at 30 and we're heading, we're going to make a right turn here to Boonville. 11 joins in with it. Ellen is just coming up the hill. So we're going to be going that way about 2 miles, and then we go on to 28 and take that the rest of the way for the day. This is 16 miles. In 2 miles, you go through Boonville, and we go on 28 straight, 30 peels off. So, well, we're probably at about, like I said, 23 and a half here, something like that. And Alan's going on by.
Sure, you want to film me now, but not when I was doing 42 miles an hour a minute ago.
Didn't have the camera. I told him I thought it was 40 miles an hour.
Man, the next giant one, you got to be at the bottom and show him that. Whoa.
Okay, see you in a little bit. If my calculations are right, we're 26 miles right now. We're 1 mile above our minimum. We'll just see how it goes. I think every mile now is a plus. I think there's a good chance that he can hit his 31 for sure, maybe